Hello everyone, we're from group 1 with me Raisa Verina and Fatur Rahman Syafei who doing this video about consumer decision making in chapter 7. So, consumer decision making is the process of evaluating and choosing between alternative behaviors related to products, brands, or activities. It involves cognitive and affective process including knowledge, beliefs, memory, and interpretation of new information. The first material is about a cognitive processing model of consumer decision making. So the first one is environment. Consumer receive external stimuli such as advertisement, product display, and word of mouth recommendation. So the second is interpretation process. Consumers pay attention to relevant stimuli and comprehend the information. The third is new knowledge, meanings, and beliefs. Consumers integrate new information with their existing knowledge, forming new perception about products or brands. And the fourth is memory. This stage stores knowledge, meanings, and beliefs for future decision making. And the fifth is integration process. Consumer evaluate alternative forms, attitudes, and develop intention to make a purchase. And the last is behavior. Consumer act on their decision leading to a purchase or another related action. Next is a generic model of consumer problem solving. The first is problem recognition, perceived difference between ideal and actual state of affairs. The second is search for alternative solution, is seek relevant information about potential solution to the problem from external environment or activate knowledge from memory. And the third is evaluation of alternatives, is evaluate or judge competing alternatives in terms of salient beliefs about relevant consequence and combine this knowledge to make a choice. The fourth is purchase, is by the chosen alternative, and the last is post-purchase use and re-evaluation chosen alternative, is they use the chosen alternative and evaluate it again in light of its performance. So here are the stage in the decision-making process. One is problem recognition, two is information search, three is evaluation of alternatives, four is purchase decision, and five is post-purchase evaluation.
Okay, the next presented about factor influencing consumer decision making. First one, we have a personal factor. Personal factor include lifestyle, personality, and attitudes. And the next one is social factor. Social factors include is the influence from family, friends, culture. And the third one is physiological factor. Include motivation, perception, learning. And the last one is situational factor, include purchase contact, time, and economic condition. Next is the types of consumer decision making. We have the routine decision. Routine decision is the repetitive process with minimal cognitive involvement. Next is limited decision making. We have a limited information source for somewhat unfamiliar product. And the last one is extensive decision making, is the in-depth research for expensive or high-risk product. The next is marketing strategy based on consumer decision making. Developing communication strategy that align with different decision making states, and using marketing technique to influence consumer choice, such as discount, promotion, and experiential marketing.
Next is a study case that related to the consumer decision making. The title is The Rise and Fall of the Fidget Spinner Trend. In 2017, the fidget spinner became one of the biggest global toy trends, seemingly appearing overnight. Originally designed as a tool to help individuals with ADHD and anxiety, the toy quickly gained popularity among children, teenagers, and even adults. Within months, millions of fidget spinners were sold worldwide, creating a booming market for toy manufacturers and retailers. However, just as quickly as they gained popularity, fidget spinners faded from the mainstream market. The decision-making process behind this fad began with problem recognition, as consumers saw fidget spinner as a solution to stress, boredom, and concentration issues. Schools, workplace, and social media platforms promote the idea that using a fidget spinner could help improve focus and relieve anxiety. As more people became interested, social influence played a crucial role in driving sales. Early adopters, including students and influencers, share video of themselves using fidget spinner, while social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok amplify the trend with viral challenges and tutorials. Word of mouth recommendation further encourage more people to purchase them. Consumers choose fidget spinner based on design, brand reputation, and price, with options ranging from premium stress relief tools to affordable alternatives. Their low cost and availability lead to impulse purchases. However, the trend declined due to market oversaturation with low quality knockoffs, school bands, and fading novelty, resulting in a sharp drop in sales. The rise and fall of the fidget spinner trend illustrate how consumer decision-making in fads is heavily influenced by social trends, peer pressure, and limited information. Okay guys, that's all about our presentation. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.